One of the challenging aspects of grief is just how rapidly our emotional state can shift. Rest assured, you are not going crazy. What you are experiencing is the natural response to loss. In the beginning, the waves can be very intense and unrelenting. It can feel like you're being hit with a tsunami of emotions, one after another, with barely any space to breathe. As time goes on, your relationship with the waves changes. You might still feel as if you are overwhelmed at times, but you will also learn to rest, to float, and to swim. One of the most defining emotions of grief is sadness. Loss almost always brings feelings of sadness, and a wave of sadness can hit you anywhere, anytime. It can hit you at the grocery store when you see a loved one's favorite cereal. It can hit you when you're out for a walk. It is also common to feel anxiety or panic. Even if you've never had a panic attack, a traumatic loss can usher in feelings of uncertainty, danger, and helplessness, leading to heightened anxiety. People often feel as if they are unsafe after a traumatic loss from something like suicide, homicide, or an accident. In these situations, it can be helpful to seek out a therapist that offers both grief and trauma counseling. Another common emotion is anger. Although anger does not always go by its name, sometimes it shows up as irritability, annoyance, or just a feeling like things are not fair. Guilt and shame are also common. Many grievers experience some form of guilt. All those what ifs and if onlys keep you replaying a version of the death that makes you responsible. This is especially true for suicide loss survivors. Those who have lost someone to suicide walk through the canyon of why? Why? This canyon is tall and deep and hard to climb out of. We need for things to make sense, and often suicide leaves us with unanswered questions. Loneliness is another big emotion, especially for those who have lost a spouse or a partner. You may also experience feelings of yearning, where you just really miss that person and want to be with them, or feelings of shock, numbness, vulnerability, hopelessness, powerlessness, or even apathy. Lastly, let's talk a little bit about jealousy. People often feel shame for experiencing jealousy. But watching someone else's child reach milestones that your child will never experience is very painful. And yes, you will be jealous of their seemingly normal life, even though you care deeply about them and you want the best for them. Jealousy is just a normal and natural part of losing someone you love.